Nation, here we go. Time for part 2 of 2 of week 4 of the week 4 edition of ECW, as this is your main event, the 10-man battle royal, to see who'll become the first ever ECW hardcore TV champion. As steered Daniel Bryan with a double hook suplex, he immediately eliminates the big man test. And I was about to announce the participants in this matchup, but you could also read the description as well. Anyway, I still gonna read it either way. Because I bought it right now, but now I'm reading it. So, your 10 men in this matchup are Sabu, RVD, it was Daniel Bryan, and it was also, who was that? I didn't get a chance to see. I saw it today. Anyway, it was, the participants are Sabu, RVD, Daniel Bryan, Tommy Dreamer, Sandman, Neville, Taz, Kenny Omega, Test, Adam Cole. So, I believe we got 3 eliminations. Sandman, Daniel Bryan, and Test are now eliminated. So, those 3 men are not going to become your first ever ECW Hardcore TV champion. But, ladies and gentlemen, on the Week 5 edition, aka next week's edition of ECW, we are going to have another tennis match before the ECW Barely Legal pay-per-view. As your number 1 tennis matchup is going to consist of, 1, 2, 3, 4 men. And it's going to be a fatal 4-way match between Chris Jericho, Dean Ambrose, Johnny Mundo, and Rusev. And of course, Rusev, he had an impressive showing on against Drew McIntyre in the first matchup of the night. As steered there, Adam Cole, he just got eliminated by Bullet Club leader Kenny Omega. Well, not Bullet Club leader, but at least part of Bullet Club. At this point, we don't even know who the Bullet Club leader is. We got AJ Styles teaming up with Shinsuke Nakamura over on Raw. We got Finn Balor doing his own thing here in ECW against Braun Strowman. And then we just got Kenny Omega and Adam Cole, who are just, doing random stuff of theirs. Not to mention, we got the Young Bucks over on SmackDown, which are about to have a matchup against DX on the next episode of SmackDown. As ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Dreamer just got eliminated by the cleaner, Kenny Omega. And the cleaner, he's living up to his name as Kenny Omega. He is, pun intended, cleaning house here. He just eliminated Tommy Dreamer after eliminating Adam Cole. So that'll be back-to-back eliminations for Dreamer. As I'm seeing what our members of the Bullet Club we have over here in this whole roster. We got AJ Styles on Raw. We also got I believe the only Bullet Club member on Raw is AJ Styles, but we are gonna have a surprise Bullet Club member come over to Raw in the next couple weeks. We're not gonna spoil that yet. At least I'm not. We also got Cody Rhodes over on Raw. On ECW, here in ECW, we got Finn Balor, Kenny Omega, and Adam Cole. Theater, what a powerbomb X Factor by RVD to Taz. Taz, he's just gonna get back up. That did not affect him at all. I believe that's it for ECW for the whole Bullet Club members. And then for SmackDown, their Bullet Club members consist of the Young Bucks. And I believe that's it, to be fair. Yeah, they're pretty much doing their own thing, but of course, we could have a new Bullet Club member over on SmackDown, but there is going to be a debut in Bullet Club member for Raw in the upcoming weeks. Not going to spoil it, though. We don't know who it could be. It could be someone from the Guerrillas of Destiny. It could be, as see right there, Neville. He heard Karan's RVD off the ring apron. What athleticism shown by Neville, and what resiliency. He just had to, not fall off along with RVD. And ladies and gentlemen, we're already down to 4 men. Neville, Sabu, Kenny Omega, and Taz. Now, of course, Neville, he's been very, very dominant. He's won 2 of his 2 given matches. So, Neville, he's been impressive thus far, as we have not seen none from Sabu or Taz to this point. And Kenny Omega, his current record is one win and 1 loss. I see right there, Taz just absolutely destroys him in that spine buster. But we don't know who the debuting Raw superstar of Bullet Club is going to be. I know who it is. So does Raw knows. So does SmackDown knows. But as ECW and SmackDown knowing, Raw's not doing a good job of covering up. But what Raw could get is either anyone from the Guerrillas of Destiny. They could also probably get Adam Page. They could also probably get the villain Marty Scurll. They could probably get another member that I currently cannot think of from the top of my head. But I'm not going to spoil it. ECW and SmackDown do know about it, since Raw, they do not know how to cover up their secrets. As now we got Sabu and Neville tussling as Seared. Neville nails him down with the brainbuster. Now Omega, he's gonna take down the arm drag. Now Kenny Omega nails the moonsault. Sabu nails the dropkick on Taz. Omega for another moonsault. And so we got Omega and Neville here, and we got Taz and Sabu, the two ECW originals. Taz and Sabu going to Seared. Neville, he counters like a brainbuster or a suplex type maneuver that Omega was about to do. He counters it into a takedown. I know it wasn't going to be the one-winged angel, because apparently for this one, the one-winged angel is a suplex power bomb in reality, but for this one, it's not the one-winged angel. I already forget what finisher Omega has in here, but it's not the one-winged angel, I know for sure. And here, Seared. Oh man, how did Omega miss? Seared, that's the risk of going high risk, and yes, pun intended for that one as well. As no, he was about to jump off top rope. He almost got eliminated by Omega. As Seared there, Neville's reeling, and yes, he gets eliminated by Taz. Best to see, Neville's only lucky. He's only lucky that Omega missed the shot with the sword, but Taz just lariats him out of the ring. As your final three members are the Cleaner, Kenny Omega, the Tasmanian submission machine, I guess we could call him. While Mojo is the smallest submission machine. There, can't talk. Taz is the Tasmanian one. So we got Kenny Omega, we got Taz, we also got Sabu. We all know Sabu is probably the most dangerous man inside this matchup. As Seared Omega, he almost eliminated Taz right there with the brainbuster. Now Omega, of course, one of the best wrestlers in the world. That's a C right there, and I spoke too soon. Probably one of the most favorite ones to win the matchup. Just got eliminated. The Cleaner, Kenny Omega. I know he was my favorite to win this matchup. And no. As he has got eliminated by Taz. No, Taz, can he eliminate Sabu? No. Sabu, he's going to counter. That one hook suplex was for surely going to take Sabu up and over those ropes. And Taz was going to definitely win it right there. Yes, here, Taz, he's about to get eliminated. Is he? No. He got saved. The little moment of hesitation while Sabu was in midair with that dropkick made Taz just make him have enough time. As their spine buster made him have enough time to just get back inside the ring. And now later he had him like sleeper style right there. As so far Taz, he is ruling this matchup. Look at his momentum compared to Sabu's here. Just trying to suffocate the living life out of Sabu. Sabu's gonna counter with a sidewalk slam. And now he just fell through the garbage can like an idiot. The electric strength of Taz must be very, very powerful from that. As both men trying to crawl back to their feet. Sabu, he gets up. He's almost back down. Taz is the one who fully gets up. What a punch. Out trip to the ropes. Has another spine buster. Taz, his bread and butter here are those spine busters. Back to mat contact right there. As Sabu, who's going to try to fight with multiple strikes now. But he is exhausted. The man is exhausted. You saw him weary. You saw him like not balancing correctly right there. As Taz, he's just going to try to absolutely demolish Sabu with those strikes and lariats. And now counter into a sitting backwards neckbreaker by Sabu. Taz is going to get back up. Another spine buster. He's going to break this man's back with those. At this point, Taz is just completely dominant the spine busters. But we don't know who could win this. We don't know if Sabu could pull off an upset at this point. But at this point, Taz is the one who's acting all dominant. Leg drop, trying to wear down Sabu. Smart move from Taz. But at this point, Sabu is going to try to wear down Taz. He's going to have to. Like, put a submission on him. Do some of his kicks or something like that. Use a weapon that's on the floor in this matchup. Anything that Sabu could do for momentum is going to work against Taz. As here there does the drop kick. He's going to have to do more of those. He's going to have to be consistent and no grapple moves in which way he does the grapple move. But now he's just going to have to like keep his fast pace against Taz. As here there. What an oversell by Sabu. Slipped on the garbage can. Where that was. What a sudden power bomb. Sabu going to use the ropes to quickly get back up though. The ropes are the thing that saved his life at this point. He misses the chop. He missed the chop. Just gonna try to get some. He's just gonna try to get a couple breaths of air. But no, he's just getting stomped on by Taz. Taz is just not letting up here. And the double hook suplex. There goes Sabu. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner for this matchup is Taz. And so, ladies and gentlemen, Taz, he is now your ECW Hardcore Champion. Congratulations to Taz. Well, we couldn't have had a more dominant man, to be fair. I believe Taz was the most dominant man inside the whole matchup. Now, of course, Neville, he had the most momentum throughout the whole. He had the most momentum going into the matchup because he had the best record at this point. Not to mention he had the most matches. Well, most of those were debuts for some superstars. But ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Omega and Sabu, they had some impressive showings for lasting to the final three. Neville, he had an impressive showing as he was the final four. But ladies and gentlemen, in the end, Taz is the one who is the last man standing in that ring, and he is standing as your ECW Hardcore Television Champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, join us for the Week 5 edition of ECW, as this was part 2 of 2. This was your main event, and that was it. So, that was it for the Week 4 edition of ECW. Don't forget to tune in next week for the Week 5 edition, the Go Home Show for ECW's pay-per-view Barely Legal, which is after Raw's pay-per-view Over the Limit.